We're joined by Javed Rana. Javed, Mr. Sharif maintained all along that the charges are a conspiracy by the powerful military. So will he return to fight them, or could he be made to return?
Well, he has been saying that there is some sort of conspiracy against him by the military establishment. I think going by the fact on through the documents, the legal documents of the case, that clearly suggests that Nawaz Sharif and his family had a lot to hide. And they basically, under Pakistani law, once somebody, particularly the public office holders, if they accept that they own something, in this particular case, they declared that this property in London belonged to them. And then the court said, come up with an evidence to show that this belongs to your son. They did not have the evidence. Now, Nawaz Sharif in the parliament had made a sort of a declaration that he has got all the evidence to prove that they have built up this property with the legitimate source of income. But in the court, they had nothing but a fabricated documents, as a result of which earlier on the Supreme Court disqualified him and had ordered his trial on money laundering charges. And today, a trial court, after 9 months, has finally reached to a conclusion that they don't have any documents to prove the legitimate sources of income with which they built up their properties abroad.
In the meantime, how much of a boost could this verdict be for the main opposition party led by Imran Khan?
Certainly, it is going to give him a political boost because there is leadership crisis in Pakistan, and for many voters who were not deciding as to which party they are going to vote, their choice may be Imran Khan's party, and certainly it appears that the ruling party would have a difficult time to come back to the power.
We all remember that Mr. Sharif has faced and come back from similar challenges in the past. So could he do so this time?
I think the situation now is altogether different. In the past, there was a military dictatorship. There was no rule of law. The constitution was suspended. The judges were under personal oath of allegiance to the former military dictator, General Pervez Musharraf. Now there is a constitution. There are constitutional courts. First, he was giving 1 year long period in the Supreme Court. Now the trial court has given him 9 months, and then he failed to come up with any evidence, and he did not come up with his legal defense. They did not come up with any evidence to prove the sources of income with which they set up their business empire abroad. They built their properties abroad. So obviously the court was left with no option but to convict him.
All right, Javed, thank you so much indeed for your update. Javed Rana reporting from Islamabad.